Yeah.
Joy says it's probably just another hour.
She'll bring the numbers here?
Yeah. Josh, how is this not a no-brainer?
Columbia?
Yeah.
You say get him home?
Of course I say get him home. Who doesn't say get him home? That should be the person who has to make the phone call to the families.
And who calls the families of the 9 commandos who just died trying to save 5 guys? It turns out we could have freed 6 hours ago.
That's not a good enough reason.
The good enough reason is you give in to terrorists. It gives them a pretty good incentive to keep terrorizing.
Not negotiating with them hasn't given them much of a disincentive.
How do you know?
Please.
You don't think they're going to kidnap another 5 people tomorrow morning and demand 12 months of free cable?
So you give them free cable.
How about the keys to the Situation Room?
You draw a line.
Where? You said about an hour?
On the early numbers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
I'm sorry.
5-day waiting period, that's all. A person can't wait 5 days to buy a gun? Someone needs a gun right now, right this second. Isn't that something the public should be concerned about?
On the other hand, taking the feelings of gun owners into account, if you've got to shoot somebody, it probably isn't something that can wait.
Yeah.
You mind if I take off?
What time is it?
2 a.m.
All right, we'll call that a full day. But come in early tomorrow.
Yeah.
You all right getting home?
Yeah. Good night, guys.
Good night. They're just preliminary numbers.
They're not going to change.
No.
5-day waiting period.
It tested well nationwide.
Yeah.
58%.
I didn't need nationwide. I needed those 5 districts. Now we're going to have to dial down the gun rhetoric in the Midwest.
Why not dial it up?
Because these numbers just told us that...
You don't know what these numbers just told you. I'm an expert. I don't know what these numbers just told you.
We know.
We?
Numbers don't lie.
They lie all the time. They lie when 72% of Americans say they're tired of a sex scandal, while all the while, newspaper circulation goes through the roof for anyone featuring the story. If you polled 100 Donnas and asked them if they think we should go out, you'd get a high positive response. But the poll wouldn't tell you it's because she likes you, and she knows it's beginning to show, and she needs to cover herself with misdirection.
Believe me when I tell you that's not true.
You say that these numbers mean dial it down. I say they mean dial it up. You haven't gotten through. There are people you haven't persuaded yet. These numbers mean dial it up. Otherwise, you're like the French radical, watching a crowd run by and saying, "There go my people. I must find out where they're going so I can lead them."
Yeah.
We'll go through the rest of the numbers in the morning.
Okay.